What is up, my friends, and welcome to today's pregame show here on the Cyclone Fanatic Facebook page. Of course, the Cyclone Fanatic Twitter page. My Facebook pages and Twitter pages, the Cyclone Fanatic YouTube channel, and we are here to talk about Iowa State and Texas Tech, which will be tipping off here in just about a half hour. I'm going to wait and let some people log into this thing before we heavily get into it. I'm already getting questions. I knew this would happen about Matt Campbell and the Jets, and I'm not going to get too far into it because I don't know a lot. I did write a column for our premium subscribers and Patreon members earlier today with some insight into that. So, well, there you go. There's a little plug. If you haven't signed up yet, you should. Maybe I'll throw that link out as well. But there's just not a lot of information out there. I don't think Matt Campbell's going to leave for the Jets. I'll leave it at that. But that is that's what we got for now. I'll do more on that for real if I think that it becomes a thing that I need to be commentating on. But right now I don't. So stay tuned. We do have basketball today. Of course, we are presented as always by the Iowa Clinic and the Iowa Clinic Men's Center. I don't know what you guys. I kind of feel like this is a big game today for this team. I don't know. I feel like this is potentially a corner turn game if they can win this one. Ken Palm has it as a 6-point game. Vegas, the last I checked, had it at 8.5. And my question would be not that Chris Beard is an elite coach. An elite coach. We all know that. Like, we all have a ton of respect for Chris Beard. I don't know if this is his – well, I know it's not his best team. But, I just don't feel like this is, like, one of his better teams, even at Tech. Now, granted, they're going through the same thing everybody is. It's still early. You know, that's a program that had to piece a lot of guys together. But I don't know. I watch them, and this is a program that Iowa State traditionally plays pretty well against. Now, there's really not a lot of carryover from Iowa State from really any year to this year. So it's kind of a stupid statistic to give out. But I think schematically, Prohm does okay against Chris Beard for one reason or another. I will have to save that for a legitimate basketball expert at some point. But they always play Tech well. Iowa State's had a really weird last 3 games. If you look at how they played, and I don't count Jackson State, but how they played West Virginia, they should have beat West Virginia on the road. The Baylor game, they had the Bears on the ropes for about 35 minutes, couldn't pull it out. Baylor's probably, if not the best team in the country, the second best team in the country. And we saw them get down 15 to Texas and make a beautiful run to almost come back and win that basketball game at the number 4 team in the country last week. So it's like they're getting to the hump, but they can't get over it. Those 3 challenges, this team's better than it was when it played at West Virginia. This team is, this Texas Tech team isn't as good as Baylor is, probably not as good as Texas is. So I'm like, is this a day where they could get over that proverbial hump? And if it is, it's probably a good time to win because you go to Kansas State next week, and you would hope that the Cyclones would be really raring to get some revenge on the Wildcats after what happened a few weeks ago. But yeah, I think they're defending better. This team is. So I said it after the game last Wednesday on the Instant Reaction podcast, which you guys can always listen to after games on the Cyclone Fanatic Podcast Network. Is at least I want to watch today, right? You know what I mean? That West Virginia game on December 18th, I really didn't care to watch because I thought I knew what was going to happen. I want to watch this team today, and I'm excited to see, how they come out and play. And they got to cut turnovers down. We know all this. They're trying to find their turnover rating here on KenPom while I have you guys, but they're top 100 in offense and defense. I mean, let's see. The one thing today is you look at TAC and 4th overall in adjusted defense. So that's what Chris Beard teams do. They are tough. They're nasty. They will come and they will absolutely bring it. And I fully expect that today. But again, I kind of feel like Iowa State might win this game. If not win it, I think that I think they're going to be right there, just like we've seen them in the past couple of weeks. And that's my anticipation for today. And I'm hopeful that this will be the day that they can get over that hump. A couple of questions here. Lauren wants to know what jersey I have on. This is a Matt Campbell. Like that? Or not Matt Campbell, Matt Thomas. Matt Campbell's been on the mind today. This is Matt Thomas. Pretty sweet, huh? I have most of the guys. I still don't have a Tyrese jersey, and I got to get an Abdul Nader jersey. He's moved around a couple times, so it's been harder to keep his in stock. But I've got everybody else, all the other Cyclones. Let's see. Corey from Portland, Oregon. All right. Thank you for tuning in, my man. This is one of the reasons why we do it, to keep the Cyclone Nation together. Who else we got here? Jeff, my opinion on the Campbell Jets news. Check that out earlier. I already talked about that. Our premium subscribers and Patreon members have a pretty good idea where my head is at today. I sent out a long column on that, and I'm just gathering information still. So I don't know. We'll see how everything plays out. But the game today, a couple of people have asked what channel it's on. ESPN2, I believe. Yeah, the game is on at ESPN2 coming up here in just about 20 minutes. So I will be here at halftime to analyze what we've seen thus far, and hope you all can join us too. We appreciate it. Thanks to the Iowa Clinic, the Iowa Clinic Men's Center. I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back here in about an hour and a half for halftime.